KR Squad, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kelsey and I'm back at it again with another video for you guys. For this video though, I'm not going to be doing a DIY project. Instead, I decided I really wanted to show you guys how to create your own custom channel art.
So be a part of my dynasty. So be a part of my dynasty. You know we be rolling streets. Hey, I'm mastermind, I be killing beats.
When starting a YouTube channel, there's so many different elements that you have to tackle at the beginning in order to get your channel looking presentable, in order to connect to the audience that you're trying to build. So creating your YouTube banner is such an important element when creating your channel because it's the first way or first thing your subscribers see when they click on your page. So for this video, I decided that I wanted to show you how I created my channel art because over the years of having a YouTube channel, since this is my second channel, I have tried so many different things in order to get my channel art exactly how I wanted, and I've never really felt completely satisfied. But now, starting fresh 2020, I have done so much research, I've watched so many YouTube videos on creating channel art. I feel like I finally figured out the exact formula I need to use when creating my channel art. So if you guys want to see how I create my channel art, please continue watching. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below, and click that little bell button so you're notified every time I post a video. And without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so let's get started on creating our amazing YouTube channel art, aka YouTube banner. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is go onto this website here, which is canva.com. I believe you don't have to make an account in order to use this website, but if you do, it's completely free and it literally takes like 2 seconds. So just go ahead and do that. All right, so your next step involves going to this little search bar and then you're gonna type in YouTube channel art. I already have it on my screen, obviously, because I just made my channel, but it's simple. All you have to do is type in YouTube channel art and then you're gonna click on that. Next up, it will take you to this page here. There's a ton of different templates that you can use that Canva has already created. But for me personally, I just like to use a blank canvas so that way I can create my own and just make it however I want to make it. So you're gonna click on blank. So then it's gonna take you to this page here. But before we actually start creating our canvas, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Google. You're gonna type in YouTube banner template into Google. That way so you can get the dimensions for your YouTube banner. This step is very, very, very important when creating your channel art because you want to make sure that you're creating it within these borders right here. Because if you create a channel art that's this whole space here, all of this will not be on your desktop and all of this will not be on your phone. So if you're looking at the banner, you'll probably see like half of your image because all of this will be cut out on your phone, all these areas here. And then for your desktop, all these areas here will also be cut out because this light gray space is meant for your TV. So it's very important to download this because you just want to focus on mainly making it in this dark area here. So what you're going to do is just go and you're going to download this. Then we're going to go back to Canva. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to uploads. And I already have this image uploaded to my Canva. So I'm just going to drag that onto my page. Next, what is very important, you're gonna stretch this to make sure that it fits all the edges. So we're gonna bring it all the way. Perfect. Okay guys, so after this step here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into elements. Once you go into elements, you can go to shapes. And then you're just gonna click on the square. Once you click on the square, you're just gonna drag it all the way out so that it fits over your entire image. So you're gonna drag it out like this. So once it's like this, it doesn't matter and you're probably thinking, oh no, like I can't see my template anymore. That's fine, because what you're gonna do is you can click this little square transparency thing right here. You click on that and then you're able to lower it so that you're able to see your image again so that you can follow the guidelines. Alright guys, so if you also want to change the color and pick whatever color you want your background to be, you can just go to the little square up top and then click on the different colors that you would possibly want. But for me personally, I'm just going to start off with white, and then you can click transparency to make sure it's white. Yeah, you're going to start off with white, and then I'll kind of play around with it as I go. On your YouTube banner, it's not necessary, but I find that it is important to have a photo of myself on there. So what I'm going to do now is go to a website called Remove Background. I'm just going to scroll down until I see the website www.remove.bg. So that is Remove Background. We're going to click on that website, and then it's going to take us to this page here. What I'm going to do next is upload a photo. So I'm just going to go to my photos. I'm just going to pick like a random photo because I've already done this, but just for this purpose of the video, I'm going to pick this photo here. We're going to click on it. And just like that, my background is completely gone, which is amazing for creating thumbnails and channel art. So you're just going to go click download. Once downloaded, you're going to go back to Canva. And you're going to hit upload. Once you hit upload, you're going to say upload an image. And then you're going to click on the image that you just erased the background for. So then I'm just going to drag that on to my page. So here is the important steps that you need to follow now. You want to make sure that you're making this photo as small as possible so that it fits into this box area. Anything that's outside of this box, there's someone looking at YouTube on their phone and they go onto your page, half of my head is going to be gone. So I want to make sure that the image that I'm using fits completely into this space. So if you also want to check how it's looking so far on just your white background or whatever background you chose, go back to the transparency button and you can just fade it all the way up to just see how the image looks. So far I like how that's looking. So we're just gonna fade it back down so I can see. So next up, it's dealing with adding your channel name. You can go into your text to do that, and there's a ton of different text that you can choose from. So you just pick whatever one you find aesthetically pleasing. So I'm kind of feeling this real love one, so I'm going to click that. And then it pops up, and then I'm going to type in, oh, just make sure you don't double click, sorry, because sometimes it does it twice. I'm gonna change my name to Kelsey Rebecca. And then I'm going to drag it out so that I can have that on the same level. One thing you're going to have to remember is to change the color if you're using a white background, because if you go and you try to check it, if you go and you try to check it, you're not going to see anything because it's literally just going to blend into the background. So make sure that you change it to whatever color you find pleasing. I'm going to go with pink. I accidentally turned down the transparency, so we're going to turn that back up. Perfect. And then you can just kind of fiddle with it and see where exactly you want it to be positioned. Again, turn up my transparency to make sure I like how that looks. And I think I like how that looks so far. Now what you can add to your banner if you want. You don't have to, but a lot of people like to do this. But you can add a little bit about what your channel is going to be about. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a different font. So I'm going to say DIY, and then I'm going to add fashion beauty. So for this part here, you want it to make it a lot smaller than your thumbnail. You don't really want it to be the same size because then it just looks like too much is going on. That looks a little bit better. And again, I'm going to change the color. I think I'm just going to do black. So we want to make sure it's positioned good. And now let's up the transparency so I can see what that looks like. And I love how that looks. I think it is aesthetically pleasing and I love it. So we're gonna keep it like. The next thing you can add onto your channel banner is when you post. So I'm gonna go back in with that same font. And then I'm just gonna say Monday or new uploads Monday. I'm just gonna put Wed, and Sat. So Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. And then I'll probably just drag this to the bottom corner over here. Also, remember to change the color because if you put back up your transparency, it will disappear. Let's try purple. And we're gonna check. Perfect. I really, really like how this is looking so far. So we are going to move on. So for me personally, I just like to stop here in terms of adding text, but you can also add your Instagram, your Snapchat, TikTok, whatever other social media platforms you have, you can add those on here as well. What I'm going to do now is go into elements. There's one element that I really, really like on here, which is this guy. I love, love, love how this looks, and you can add this a little bit further out. So the reason for adding this a little bit further out is that when people are on my channel on their computer, they will see this entire section here on their desktop. So instead of it being just white here and white here, you have a little bit of a something that people can look at. So it's still aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna fast forward me playing around with this here for a few seconds, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so with your channel, you can literally just scroll through this entire element section. There's so many different elements. So if your channel is about like pets, you can add a pet, or you can add a fish, you can add a dog, you can add a cat. There's literally so many different elements that you can add onto your page to make it just more aesthetically pleasing to how you would like it. So there is a star. I'm gonna go back to shapes. I like stars, so I'm gonna go in with a star. And I'm gonna make that very, very tiny. And I'm gonna change the color as well. Something a little bit more fun. What I'm gonna do now is copy and paste that to different sections of the board. So you're just gonna click on it. You're gonna go Command C if you have a Mac, and then Command V to paste it. And then you're just gonna drag it to a different location. You might wanna change the color as well if you feel like it. Okay guys, so I'm incredibly happy with how this looks. So I'm gonna keep it like this, and then I'm going to go now onto YouTube and add it as my banner. When you are downloading, make sure that you keep it as a PNG as suggested. Okay guys, so now I'm just here on one of the random channels that I have, but I just don't post on. So we're gonna go to Customize Channel, and then we're gonna go to Add Channel Art. Select from Computer, and then you're gonna click on your download. Alrighty, and when this page pops up, it shows you exactly how it looks on your desktop. How it'll look on your TV. So if you did add elements to this section here, all that would be shown on your TV. And then on your phone, you can see that the end pieces here are cropped out right here on your phone. So that's just to show you the 3 different ways. That's why you always want to make sure that you keep it within that little border that we did. So you're just going to click on select. Alright guys, so that is it. That is your channel art completed. And this is what it looks like once you actually upload it to your channel. Okay guys, so that is it on how I create my YouTube banner or YouTube channel art. I really hope this video was helpful. I hope that it makes sense, and I hope it's very simple to follow, because I find out of all the ways that I have created channel arts and all the techniques I've used, I feel like this is the best way. So if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below. Become a part of the KR family, because we lit over here. And also put those post notifications on so that you're notified every time I post another video. I have created a posting schedule, so now I'm going to be posting every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So make sure you tune in. Also follow me on all my social medias. I have my Instagram and my TikTok. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.